what, Gnasher? We deserve a rest after such a hard day's work. Avoiding homework.
Time for homework handing.
Any second now.
Flea-ridden hound! Shoo!
Avoiding chores.
Dennis! Dennis! Your turn to mow the lawn!
And beating Walter to the last ice cream.
Ice cream! Ice cream! Only one left!
Jen, look what me dad got us. Tickets to the premiere of Flat of the Palm 5 at the cinema tomorrow night.
Starring Krang Power-Up. Ha! Haw! Hiya! The greatest action hero of all time.
Yeah, and even better, he's going to be there to meet his fans.
Cool. I can't wait to show him my special move, Krang! Haw! What's this? A canned pie?
No, Den. It's a can of Giggles. Just arrived today at Mr. Ha-Ha's.
Fantastic!
Careful, Den. It's infectious.
Nice one, Pie Face.
I'm always up for a laugh. But this is ridiculous.
Too much laughing. Too much kung fu. Too much ice cream.
Homework handing. Shoo! And double homework for homework shirkers, Dennis.
Oh.
Dennis! Your turn to wash the car! There you are. Come on, chores.
Oh.
Ice cream! Only one left!
Too slow, Dennis. Ha! What's up, Dan?
Oh, these hiccups are ruining me day. If I don't get rid of these hiccups, I'll be so noisy they won't let me in to see the movie tonight.
Oh, no. Then you won't get to meet Krang Power-Up.
Exactly. Listen, I've got to sort this out. I'll see you later.
So, what shall we do now?
We'll have to make our own fun.
If I hold me breath, maybe I can hold back these hiccups. Here goes.
What's that racket? Polish me kit bag. That's the worst case of whooping wallop I've ever heard. I know how to get rid of that.
Tomato juice, a splash of milk, spoonful of mustard, topped with a squeeze of sour lemon. Cross fingers that the Colonel's recipe works, Bee. Disgusting! No, Bee! Don't copy me! It's not funny! I can't take it anymore, Mum! I've got to stop these hiccups!
I've told you, Dennis, be patient and they'll probably stop of their own accord. Now, run along. Your aunties are visiting later and I've got to clean up.
OK, I'll see if Mr. Ha-Ha's got any ideas. Seeing as it was his can of Giggles that caused the problem.
I spy with my little eye something beginning with G.
Grass. Again.
We could always get some more pies.
That's no replacement for having Dennis around.
Why so miserable, boys?
Having fun just isn't any fun without Dennis.
And he's struck down with hiccups.
Hiccups? No, there's only one way to cure them, with a sudden fright. Mr. Ha-Ha? Problem. Can of Giggles. Hiccups.
Oh dear, did you open the can in a confined space? There's your problem. That's not hiccups, that's giggle-ups. You need this special supplement.
The Can of Giggles Guide to Curing Giggle-ups. Cure number 1, balancing a pencil on your nose. Surely that's too easy.
Not when it's the Ha-Ha Mega Jumbo Pencil.
Mr. Ha-Ha's right. This is pretty tricky.
So, we sneak up behind Dennis with this balloon and kaboom!
What are you two up to?
Nothing?
Nothing.
Cure number 23. Shout as loud as you possibly can. Oh, how would Krang Power Up do this? Krang!
For goodness sake, Dennis, go to the park where we can't hear you.
All right, I will. I know when I'm not wanted.
Looks like they're going to the park.
Come on, I know a shortcut.
Here should be good enough.
He's coming. Ready?
Krang! Now what?
Nothing. No, just having a laugh.
Just messing about, you know.
Guys, I'm trying to cure me hiccups. And you're not helping.
Will this do for camouflage?
Wow, Pieface, how did you do that?
My sister taught me crochet when I was little.
Cure number 79.
Quick, get ready to ambush.
Drinking water? There has to be more to it than that. Next time. Result! Curly, Pieface, what are you playing at?
It was your grand's idea.
She said a sudden fright would cure your hiccups.
No good, guys. I'm fearless, remember? But these cures don't work either. They're useless. At this rate, I'll miss the movie and I'll never get to show Krang Power Up my special move.
Dennisy Wennisy.
Our favourite little nephew.
I knew what would give Dennis a real fright. Sloppy kisses from his loving aunties. You were right, Gran. My hiccups have gone. I'm cured. Now I can go to the movie and meet Krang Power Up. Krang ho! Hiya! Hiya! Just like you did it in Crunch of Fists 3, Mr. Power Up. What do you think?
Very good, Dennis. Perhaps one day you will follow in my footsteps. Oh,
Don't worry, I know just the thing. Hello, Auntie Beryl? Could you and Auntie Brunella pop down to the cinema? I've got a bit of a problem here and I think you're the ones who can sort it out for me.
He's good!
I'll say, what a team! Oi, Walter, look what you've done to our ball!
Your ball? Look what you've done to our clothes!
Yeah, well, whatever, Walter.
How dare he? I'll whatever him. Hand me the bumper book of rules, Bertie! Aha! As I thought! Mr. Bowles, there's an emergency at the football field!
Oi! What's this all about? Oh, I was having my lunch.
Dennis is blatantly breaking the rules about playing football in the park.
You called me down here for that?
But it clearly states that when playing soccer in Beano Town Park, Rule 67A, dogs may not play in goal. It's the rules!
Rules? This is my park and I make the rules.
But...
This grass is for playing football. So if you're not playing, get off!
Well said, Parky!
Maybe your lot should play a bit more sport instead of poking your noses into other people's business. I don't know. Come round.
Well, I never!
Walter, play footy! That's a laugh!
Yeah, it's not like you know anything about football. I know plenty, actually. I could play if I wanted.
Yeah, right. Course you could.
Right, I will. In fact, my team will take on yours next Saturday, right here.
OK, you're on.
Right, and the rules are, most runs wins.
Goals is how it usually works, Walter.
Walter, we can't play football.
I believe it's called soccer, and whatever it takes, we will win. First, we study the enemy.
Awesome save, Gnasher! OK, boys, let's take a break.
So, what do you reckon, then? Walter's team will be a pushover, won't it?
Should be, Curly. But you know Walter. He's always got some sneaky scheme up his sleeve.
Well, I may not know much about soccer, but even I can see that Gnasher's good. What have you found out?
Well, apparently, it is goals, not runs.
And the chap who scores most of them is called a striker. So I suppose we need one of them. Anyone for one of Butcher's veggie sausage bites? Don't worry, Dudley. I'll find us a striker. And you've just given me an idea how to solve the Gnasher problem, too. What are we doing, Walter? I found our striker, the school new boy, David Peckham. Oh, hi, David. Ready for the trial? That's good enough for us. See you next Saturday. Right, we've strengthened our attack. Now to weaken their defence.
All right, boys. Practice makes perfect. When you're ready. 1, 2, 3. Best goalie ever. No matter what tricks Walter pulls, we can't lose.
There you go, Walter. 5 dozen super fat sausages, double cooked in fat.
Thanks, Mr. Butcher. They look perfect.
You've got enough there to feed a football team.
Or at least a goalie.
Oi! Who did that?
You were supposed to stop it.
That's right. Eat up, Gnasher.
Almost caught by Slipper, eh, Gnasher? Oh, I guess you're just getting old. Don't worry, boy. I'll always love you, whatever happens. Hi, Gnasher. Ready for fun? Something's not right here.
Still a few more days to the match, and by that time Gnasher will be the size of a rhino!
Face facts, Den. He's definitely slowed down. And it's not long to our match with Walter.
Curly, we could beat Walter and his mates with our feet tied together.
Yeah, but like you said, he might have something sneaky up his sleeve.
Don't worry. Gnasher's still got it, haven't you, boy? Come on, old pal. Do your stuff.
Oh, Den, this is bad.
Hey, Walter, ready to give up yet?
Give up? I don't think so. Mind if I have a go?
Gnasher, wake up!
Golly, is that a girl?
Pieface, you're right. This is bad. What is it, boy? Are you feeling ill? Hey, get off, Soppy. That tickles. Aha! You've been nobbled. Don't worry, Gnasher. It's not your fault. Everyone knows you're a sucker for sausages. You go ahead. You could do with some fresh air. I'll, catch up with you. Walter, just as I thought.
104% fat. Bon appetit, Gnasher.
No, Gnasher, you can't. Be strong. That's my boy. Now, let's concentrate on getting you fit again.
Bangers, eh? Oh, sneaky.
Poor old Gnasher couldn't resist. But he's given them up, and we've done some intensive training. So, he's back on form now.
Hang on. That's the new kid, David Peckham.
I told you Walter would do something sneaky.
Dennis, you've met our new striker, David Peckham. And how's your star goalkeeper?
Fine, thanks. In fact, he's as fit as a butcher's sausage. Oh, I mean dog.
Oh, yes. Of course. Well, why wouldn't he be? Huh. Still, I bet he's not fit enough for this.
Is that all your striker's got? We did it, Gnasher! You did it! Nice try, Walter, but nobody messes with our goalie.
What? You knew?
Course I did! Gnasher's my best friend!
Still on escape skateboard, Dennis. Shame your parents can't afford one of these.
What? And look like a complete muppet? Let's test the rocket overdrive, Gnasher.
I can't see.
I suppose you think that's funny, do you?
Oh, no!
But, Dennis, what exactly have you done to deserve a new skateboard?
Must be something.
No, dear, there isn't. But I do have an idea. It's your school prize giving soon.
Prize giving?
Yes, where Walter's parents always look down their noses at us because he wins everything. Now, if you want something for a change...
You get me a new skateboard, right?
I was going to say it would just be so lovely for us all.
And you get me a new skateboard?
Dennis, if you win a prize, I'll happily buy you this. The very best skateboard in the catalogue.
Wow! But what could you get a prize for? You haven't done very much work, have you, Dennis?
There must be one I can win.
It won't be easy, Dennis. To be quite honest with you, if you can pull this off, I'll eat my hat.
Morning, Mrs. Creature. How about a nice juicy apple to get your day off to a cracking start?
All right, Dennis. What's your game?
No game, miss. Here, I'll take that.
Oi!
I want to carry it for you.
What?
Please? I thought you might like some flowers from my garden.
Oh, Dennis, I feel a little faint.
Oh, let me help you to your chair.
Good morning, Mrs. Creature. I brought you a flower.
Oh, that's kind, dear. Put it in there with the ones Dennis brought. Heavens, Dennis! If you keep this up, you'll be a contender for the Good Behaviour Prize.
How else am I going to get this skateboard? Good behaviour's the only prize you don't need top grades for.
But you'll never beat Walter at sucking up to Mrs. Creature.
You never spoke a true word. I thought you might like 2 apples today, Mrs. Creature.
Or would you prefer a bowl of delicious fruit salad?
Oh.
Might one carry your valise for you, Mrs. Creature?
No need for that. My men will carry you and your bag straight to the classroom.
Oh! Dennis means business. We have to stop him.
What are we going to do, Walter?
Overwhelm him with superior firepower. Nobody beats me at sucking up.
Morning, Mrs. Creature. Thought you might like tea and toast today.
Or maybe you prefer to choose from a selection of freshly baked pastries and ground continental coffee.
Cappuccino or latte?
I don't know, Gnasher. It's prize giving today, but old Creature still won't say who's ahead. Still, at least there'll be loads of food afterwards. Tell you what, I'll try and bring you back some sausages.
So, may the best man win, eh?
No doubt who that is, Walter.
Face it, Dennis. It would take a miracle for you to beat me.
Ah, boys. I'd like you to meet our guest speaker, Sir Arthur Guff. Dennis and Walter are the front runners for the Good Behaviour Prize.
Is that so? Well, he's the hooligan who knocked me over in the park the other day.
Walter, is this true?
It was an accident, miss.
And then he ran away. You can't give him the Best Behaviour Prize. He's a disgrace to the school.
Well, it was neck and neck, but that settles it. Dennis, the prize is yours.
What?
Yes!
Come on, Walter. It's starting. I can't go in. It's too humiliating. Hang on. That's Dennis's dog. Excellent. If I'm not getting that prize, neither is Dennis.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sir Arthur Guff, Beano Town's most distinguished manufacturer of plastic-coated string.
If life has taught me one thing, it is that to succeed in life, you need a good piece of string. Now, many people will tell you that string has no personality. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Why's the dog catcher here?
Dennis, hand that dog over this instant.
What? No, miss, please.
Oh, I might have known this was all too good to be true. Hand him over now, or there's no prize.
Run, Gnasher!
So, I always tie a piece of string to my big toe. I remember the first time I had string for my birthday. Long, brown. I'd stop turn pink. What's happening?
Bring that dog here!
Oh. You boy, with the dog, come here. Now, that was funny. Oh, first time I've laughed in 60 years. Here, this is my special prize for outstanding individual achievement. And it goes to Dennis.
We're so proud of you, Dennis. This is the happiest day of our lives.
And we're going straight from here to the shops to buy you that skateboard.
Thanks, Dad. But weren't you going to eat your hat as well?
Have this one, dear. I'm tired of it.
Thanks very much, dear. Bit chewy.
Gnasher! The tickets for the wrestling tonight are way out of my allowance range. Oh, we're going to miss the Mr. Magnifico fight.
Mr. Magnifico? Is that an animal, vegetable or mineral?
Definitely animal.
Oh, Mum, he's the best wrestler in the tag team universe. Pieface and Curly are going. Could I have an advance on me allowance to get a ticket too, please?
Dad?
How much are these tickets?
They're only...
How much?
But it's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to...
The answer's no, Dennis. N-O spells no.
Oh, come on, Gnasher. It's not fair, Gnasher. Everyone's going to see Mr. Magnifico wrestle tonight.
Including me.
What? You?
Yes, it's the perfect place to try out my new moves.
You have moves?
First aid moves. I'm a bandage master. Ha, first class.
Bandage. I knew you couldn't be a wrestling fan.
Wrestling? Certainly not. I shall be attending in my capacity of junior first aider with your mum.
Mum, why didn't she say something?
I've only just heard myself. These are the backstage passes from First Aid HQ.
Brilliant! Looks like we're going nowhere.
These are for first aid badge holders only.
But what? Where do I get a first aid badge?
You don't just get a badge, silly. You have to earn it by passing your first aid test.
Test? OK, I'll do it. I mean, how hard can it be?
Dennis volunteering to take a test? This I've got to see.
So, down to business. When, where and who's the judge?
That will be me.
You? Oh, come on, Gnasher. We better get some practice in. There. That's our studying over. Let's go get that badge.
Shall we begin? Dennis? One needs a basic knowledge of anatomy to pass this test. Can you point to the pelvic bone?
There. The pelvis has left the building.
Well done, Dennis.
Thank you very much.
Everyone's entitled to one lucky guess.
OK. Where's the clavicle? The radius? The carpal? The metatarsals? Hey! Where's the skull?
I think that's enough academic testing for today, Walter. Let's move on to the practical tests.
Did you learn all that at school?
No, Dad. Living with a bone magnet like Gnasher, you can't help learn a lot about bones.
Let's see how good you are at dealing with a practical test.
Bring it on!
You stand in as the patient.
Me? But I just might... Oh, all right.
OK, Dennis. Let's imagine the patient has sprained his ankle. What do you do?
I know what to do, Mum. Lots of kids get sprained ankles in football practice.
Especially when you're playing.
OK, Dad. Time to elevate your foot. And...
Apply a cold compress.
coming right up. Gnasher?
Ouch!
Frozen fish. Frozen sausages. Frozen chips. That should be enough now, Gnasher. Let's go. All done. Thanks to you, Gnasher. Hey, where's Gnasher?
Where do you think?
Gnasher!
Shall we move on? Your patient is suffering from heat stroke. What do you do to help?
Cool him down?
Well done. Yes, but how exactly?
Easy! Gnasher, jumper! Remove excess clothing. And douse with water to cool.
That's freezing!
Job done.
He appears to have fainted.
Fainted? We must get the blood flowing back to his head.
I'm on it, Mum. Okay, Gnasher. Finished.
Dennis!
Fail!
Fail? What for?
Bad bandage techniques.
Mum?
Sorry, Dennis. Walter's marking the test, not me.
You mean I really failed?
Unless you can prove to Walter that your bandage techniques are good enough. Yes.
I'll be ready to go to the wrestling right after tea. Here's your pass.
Thank you, Walter.
Remember, practice makes perfect.
Come on, Gnasher. We've got some serious practicing to do.
Hey, what about me? Oh.
Coast clear, Gnasher? Right, Gnasher. Time for the first aid showdown.
Right. Earplugs to drown out all the screaming and shouting. Extra safety pins. Extra plasters. Extra strong smelling salts. I understand the ringside can get a bit hot and bothered. Phew!
It's showdown time, Walter. Meet the fastest bandager in the West. If I win, I get my badge.
And if you lose,
I won't.
we'll see about that. Not bad for a beginner. Beat that!
I thought you'd never ask. Now that's what I call good bandage technique. I reckon I'd pass now, don't you, Walter?
All right. You pass the test. You get your badge.
Yahoo! Mr. Magnifico, here we come!
What about me?
Eyes on the audience, not the entertainment, Dennis.
Remember, we're here to watch the crowd, not the wrestling.
No wonder they let us in for free. What a disaster. We've got ringside seats and I can't even watch me hero wrestle.
Sorry, kid.
No problem, Mr. Magnifico.
Payback time.
is?
It is! Away, hey! The coolest computer game console ever! It's not even out till next week.
Father knows the boss at the Way Hey factory. It's here in Beano Town, you know.
Yeah, I took the factory tour. They've got demo models. It's ace!
How about giving them a game?
All right, but let's make it interesting. Anyone I beat has to come to after-school club with us.
Oh, yes, it's fun. We're doing form filling today and tidying.
And cooking.
Yikes! They should call it worse than school club.
As long as you win, you've got nothing to worry about.
Press play, Walter. Please, please, please.
OK, the game's Rock Guitar Legend.
You sure? I always win at Rock Guitar Legend.
Absolutely. Here goes. I input the game code and Rock Guitar Legend becomes Air Violin Legend. Game over. I win. Next.
OK, what's the game this time?
Boogie Breakdown Dance Master.
Oh, my favourite! I didn't know he could moonwalk.
I win again. Easy when you know the dancers that score the most points.
How do you know that? Busted. That's why you're so good. You turn games into homework.
Are you talking or playing, Dennis? Or have you just turned chicken?
Tell you what, Walter. Let's make this really interesting. If I win, Pieface and Curly go free. If I lose, I'll go for the rest of the year. But I should be allowed to do some homework too. Lend me a manual and I'll meet you at after-school club. Unless you're chicken, of course.
I don't know. I never can.
It's a deal, but if you don't show up, the whole of Beano Town will know you're chicken.
I was just buying time. The factory's in Beano Town, right? If I can sneak some practice time on a demo model, I'll have a chance of beating Walter. Huh? It's a long shot, but I can't let Curly and Pieface down. Let's get on the next factory tour.
Welcome to After School Club. First, form filling. Every good citizen should be able to complete a form neatly.
Ugh. Oh.
As you can see, the factory is fitted with the latest high-tech security.
What about the way-hay? Are you going to show us a way-hay?
And to protect the delicate machinery, a super advanced climate control system.
I heard you've got demo models.
Indeed. Here is the very first demo model of the way-hay.
Anybody mind if I have first go?
This model is for display only.
This is no good. We've got to get our hands on a way-hay.
Dennis's home is a dust-free home.
This is where they make the way hay. There's got to be a finished one in here somewhere.
Oh! Oh!
Don't know about you, but I've got a funny feeling we're being watched. Knew it! Oh, no, you don't! Quick, Gnasher! Think you can make it? Hey, hands off! En garde! Make way for Sir Denis Le Menace! Best swordsman in Beano Town! Gnasher, we're leaving! Lucky no one spotted us.
Our security system alerted us the moment you entered an unauthorized area. Your every move was monitored and analyzed. We were impressed. Very impressed.
You were?
Yes. I just want to ask you one question.
How would you like to star in our next game? Our top designer has been working flat out, creating the environment and characters based on your special moves. We thought we'd call the game Grand Denismo.
Excellent! And I'll give it a live test!
If you want to join After School Club, you'll have to come back next week.
He'll be here, Mrs. Creature. I'm about to make sure of it. What's it going to be, Dennis? Rock guitar legend? Boogie breakdown dance master?
Grand Denismo! Huh? I'll take you all on! Ready? Game on!
Dennis must want to come to After School Club forever.
Tell us what to do, Walter, and we'll thrash him.
I don't know what to do. I've never seen this game before. What do we do now? I don't know. I don't have a manual for this game.
See you later, fellas! Have fun!
What's it?
Guess that's game over, eh, Walter? Hooray! Whoa! Lads, you're free!
Goodbye, After School Club! Can I keep me pie?
Here's your game.
Keep it, Walter. I don't need to play it. I've lived it. old Gran crashed her motorbike again. Still, at least these flowers should cheer her up, eh, Gnasher? Oi!
Excuse me, madam. Do you know where I can buy some flowers, please?
Hey, mister, I'll sell you these if you like. Plenty more where they came from, eh, Gnasher?
Oh, thanks very much.
Uh-oh.
Oi, you! With the flowers.
What? Hang on. Oh.
Hey, you. No dogs.
It's a toy. Anyone can see that. Look, you pull his ear to make him wag his tail, and you press his nose to make him bark.
Oh, that's good.
Have a go. Realistic, isn't it?
So, you were sold the flowers by a boy with a dog, were you? I think I know who that is.
Hello, Dennis. How's me bike?
Bad news, Gran. I'm afraid it's smashed to bits.
Smashed to bits? Oh, I was only doing 150. Oh, never mind. Go and get us a cup of tea.
All right, Gran.
There they are.
Dennis, just as I thought.
Come on. What's the matter with the lifts in this place? Get him!
Mind if we borrow that? They're catching up, Gnasher! Release fleas! Yes! Result!
Bubonic plague!
Nice one, Gnasher! Sorry, boy. We've got to disguise you. Don't do anything till I tell you. Right, Gnasher. We're out of here. Gnasher? Come on, where are you? Who's a lovely little baby, eh? Your daddy's going to be ever so proud. And look, here he is.
Hello, love. Oh, is that my little boy?
Yeah, love.
Oh, he's gorgeous. And look, he's got hair already. Oh, gooty, gooty, goo.
Oh, coochie, coochie, coo.
Here, I've got something for you.
Ooh, is it my favourite?
Might be.
Gnasher, here, boy.
Oh, it is. Oh,
you know how to spoil a girl.
Mr. and Mrs. Butcher, sorry to trouble you, but there's been an outbreak of baboonic plug.
Baboonic plug? Oh, I've never heard of that. Have you, love?
No, never.
Maybe it was bubonic plague. Oh, is it serious?
Thought we'd just have a light snack to steady our nerves.
That's very kind, love. Shame little Junior can't have any.
He's taking it all in mind. Look how he moves his head. He's eating meat already. I reckon we've got us a child prodigy.
Oh, that's Gnasher for you. One sniff of free grub and his brain turns to jelly.
How are you going to get him back?
Simple. We put this down the chimney, he bites on it, we pull him out.
You serious? Who'd be daft enough to climb up on the roof with a fishing rod?
What?
The authorities are now searching Beano Town for the perpetrator of this wicked hoax, in which people feared they had caught bubogic plague. I'm sorry, that's bubonic plague.
Now what's got into him?
I think he wants to crawl. Look at him go.
Well, don't let him get dirty in the fireplace.
Yeah, what's this?
Got him!
Hang on, pie face!
Here he is. After him.
Uh-oh.
We could get into a lot of trouble for this.
Why? We're only borrowing it.
Don't get me wrong, love, but this is beginning to cost us a fortune.
Better that than a baby who won't eat.
Now what's got into him?
Oh, he must be teething.
There they are!
Quick!
Dennis, you are so busted.
But it was an accident. It's all because they took my dog.
Stop talking nonsense. You are coming with me, my boy, and I wouldn't want to be in your shoes when your dad finds out about this.
Where are Mr. and Mrs. Butcher? You left your baby at the hospital. Our baby? Huh. What'd you call us then?
You see? It's true.
This is your baby here, Mrs. Butcher. Look. Oh, he's lovely.
Don't think that you're off the hook, Dennis. But what about his house? It doesn't matter. We're just so happy to have our baby. Oh, seems you are off the hook then. Whew.
Nice of you to treat us like this, Mr. Butcher.
My pleasure, son. Thanks to you and the insurance, we've got our dream home. Are you sure Gnasher won't have some?
No thanks. Not until he's lost a bit more weight.